the Hmong people would give us names as missionaries. So you would get there, and your trainer generally would take you to a family in the ward or in the branch, I should say, and you'd go to them, and they would name you. And names in the Hmong culture are very, very important to them. I've heard stories, I don't know how true this is, but I've heard stories that if a baby gets sick early on, that they'll change its name because they feel like, well, maybe the baby doesn't like its name or something like that, and they'll change it. So, kind of, it's very, very part of their culture, your name. And so I actually got named by the whole Oroville group. One day we were at church, and I hadn't had my Hmong name yet, and so the teacher got up and was like, "What should we name him?" And so they were throwing out all these names, and then finally he chose one. He's like, "We're gonna name you Peng," which is like the most common Hmong name there is. Like, it's just Peng, that's your name. And I was like, at first I was like, Peng? That's like the most common, like. Yeah, anyways, I was a little bummed at first, but I learned to love the name Peng. Like, it became who I was. So the Hmong name, or the word Peng in Hmong means, it means constant or enduring. And I learned to love that meaning, that I wanted to be constant in faith in Christ, and enduring to the end, right? Like that became who I wanted to be. And so that was cool to see that name change me and help me. And then it became like what everybody knew me as. Even the English elders in our mission and the Spanish elders, all of them called me Elder Pang. Like, no one even knew what my last name was. So I find him on Facebook. I'm like, who is this guy? And even my mission president and his wife, they would call me Elder Pang. And so that was who I was. And I still someone called me Pang, I'd still answer to it because I love that name, and it'll always be a part of me.